Hello, everyone. I am back with another deep dive into national issues. But before we get started, I want to thank you for your incredible feedback on my last TikTok discussing various national issues, most importantly, the illegal immigration. Your positive responses and thoughtful disagreements are always appreciated, and I will address those points in an upcoming video. So, as a legal immigrant to this beautiful union, yes, it is a union. You believe it or not, it is a union. We don't call it a union anymore, or we don't appreciate it. Some of us, we don't appreciate it as a union, but till date, till today, it is a union. Anyway, so as a legal immigrant to this beautiful union, so I am constantly mesmerized by its culture, values, and most notably, the Union Jack. Today, we will explore the rich history and contemporary controversies surrounding one of the world's most recognizable symbols. Union Jack, also known as the Union flag, represents the union of England, Scotland, and Ireland, now Northern Ireland. The story begins in 1606 with the union of the crowns when James VI of Scotland became James I of England, initiating the idea of a unified flag. In 1606, the first Union flag was created by combining St. George's Cross of England and St. Andrew's Cross of Scotland. The Act of Union in 1707 formally united England and Scotland, creating the Kingdom of Great Britain, and the Union flag continued to be used for the kingdom. In 1801, another Act of Union brought Ireland into the mix of England and Scotland, adding St. Patrick's Cross to the flag, resulting in the modern design of the Union Jack as we know today. As we know that the Union Jack is the most important symbol of the British, but it has not been without controversy. In 2012, Belfast City Council's decision to limit the days the Union flag could be flown over City Council uh, sparked widespread protests. Unionists saw this as an attack on their cultural identity, leading to violent clashes and significant unrest throughout Northern Ireland. Now, there are some political parties uh, which have their very unclear position on the importance or on the acceptance of the Union Jack. So there are political parties and factions within the UK who have expressed opposition to the Union Jack due to its historical and political connotations. While I will not discuss parties whose manifesto is of non-unification, it is important to understand the perspective of, uh, of the key parties within the UK. Now, the Labour Party has had internal debates about the use of the Union Jack. Some members feel it is too closely associated with the far-right nationalism and imperialism. Under Keir Starmer's leadership, a leaked strategy suggesting the use of the Union Jack caused discomfort within the party. While not uniformly against the Union Jack, segments of the Green Party of England and Wales critique its use, particularly where it promotes nationalistic or exclusionary sentiments. So these parties' opposition to the Union Jack often aims to promote distinct national identities or political ideologies that challenge the current union structure. This stance reflects broader debates about national identity, autonomy, and the legacy of British colonialism. Now, here I'm going to discuss a very controversial topic that it is considered awkward to discuss openly in our society, in British society. There is something that has puzzled me for a while, and I feel compelled to address it as a neutral observer. So, in the Indian subcontinent, The rivalry between India and Pakistan is well known. However, it is important to understand that this rivalry doesn't truly exist among the general public. Instead, it is perpetuated by the political elite and establishment in both the countries. They maintain this tension to serve their own interests, often by exploiting the fear of war to achieve their motives. What surprises me here in the United Kingdom is that the people of the member countries of the Union often harbor unpleasant sentiments towards each other. Despite all the modernization and being a first world country, rivalries among the people of these nations persist from ancient times. And this is very sad. Let me assure you, if Putin were to decide to attack out of madness and with the folly of our political leadership, he wouldn't differentiate between the English, Scots, or Welsh. He would come to destroy all of us, and our enduring egos and rivalries would be buried with us. You all share the same enemies and the same friends. Do not regard anyone as a friend who poses a threat to any one of you. You all face the same issues and problems, and it is in your best interest to remain united during these difficult times and at all times. A divided force is a scattered force, while a united force is impactful. Who cares? Who cares what happened centuries ago? Who invaded whom or who disgraced whom hundreds of years ago? What I think, history is merely a lesson now. Learn from it, avoid past mistakes, and move on. It is 2024 and the world has become a global village. There is no room for your long-standing rivalries anymore. Rise above your emotions to foster positive change. I literally I urge the social and political leaders of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland to use their influence to bring these great nations together. Encourage unity while respecting and preserving their individuality. I would say that the Union Jack is more than just a flag. It's a symbol of national unity, cultural identity, and historical legacy. It represents the unity of different nations under one sovereign state and embodies the pride of the British people. The flag has significant global influence, appearing in the flags of many former British colonies and Commonwealth countries like Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji. So, despite its controversies, it remains a relevant and potent emblem of British identity. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history and controversies of the Union Jack. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious.